Ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing this for my kids.
Imagine if Bluey's games weren't just on TV, but happening right in your own home. From Keepy Uppy to Shadowlands, Bluey and Bingo have mastered the art of play. And today, we're bringing their games into the real world. Stick around because we'll break down exactly how you can play them. And trust me, you'll want to try these out. In Bluey, the game of Keepy Uppy starts as a simple challenge between Bluey, Bingo, and their mom, Chili. The goal: keep the balloon from touching the ground, no matter what. What begins as a fun little game quickly turns into a full-on adventure, with Bluey and Bingo diving, jumping, and strategizing to keep the balloon floating. Chili joins in, adding just the right balance of fun and competition, making the game even more exciting. The atmosphere is filled with laughter, determination, and that classic Bluey energy where a simple moment becomes an unforgettable family memory. In real life, Keepy Uppy is one of those games anyone can play anywhere, with just a balloon. You can make it even more challenging by adding extra rules. Maybe you can only use your head, or you have to spin before every hit. It's a game that brings out quick reflexes, teamwork, and of course, plenty of giggles. Whether you're playing in the living room or out in the yard, the excitement of keeping the balloon in the air never gets old. So, think you've got what it takes to be a Keepy Uppy champion? Grab a balloon and give it a try. Bluey, Bingo, and their grandma sit down for a classic card game with the rest of the family, turning a simple activity into a hilarious and heartwarming experience. As the game unfolds, excitement fills the room. Nana does her best to keep up with the fast-paced rules, while the kids burst into laughter at every unexpected twist. The mix of strategy, luck, and playful mischief makes every round more entertaining than the last. The true magic of card games isn't just about winning, it's about the shared moments. Whether it's cheering over a lucky draw, groaning at a bad hand, or celebrating a well-played move, the game brings everyone together. The kids love the thrill, while the adults enjoy passing down traditions and making new memories. Just like in Bluey, card games in real life are a perfect way for families to connect across generations. Whether it's Go Fish, Uno, or a game made up on the spot, these simple moments remind us that the best fun often comes from spending time together, one card at a time. If you've seen Shadowlands, you already know. It's not just a game, it's an adventure. The goal is simple. You can only step on shadows. Step in the sunlight, you're out. But the real fun is when the sun starts moving, and suddenly your safe zones disappear. Playing Shadowlands in real life is all about choosing the right time of day when shadows are long enough to create a path. The best place to play is somewhere with scattered shade, like a park with trees or a backyard with furniture casting shadows. The moment you start playing, you'll realize how hard it is to actually stay in the shadows without jumping or stretching to reach the next one. As the sun moves, the game keeps changing, forcing you to be quick on your feet. Some players even add extra challenges, like allowing power-ups that let you step into the sun for a few seconds, or marking certain shadows as safe zones that disappear after each round. The longer you play, the harder it gets, making it one of the best Bluey-inspired games for testing creativity and quick thinking. Who's up for the challenge? Drop a comment if you think you'd win at Shadowlands. If you've ever seen kids pretending to be old ladies with wigs and glasses, the Grannies is to blame. Bluey and Bingo dress up as old ladies, act completely ridiculous, and ask the most important question of all: can Grannies floss? Playing the Grannies in real life is as easy as grabbing some scarves, oversized glasses, and putting on your best old person impression. The real fun comes when you commit to acting like a granny in every situation. Walking extra slowly, complaining about kids these days, and misunderstanding every conversation instantly make the game 10 times funnier. Some players like to turn it into a challenge, where the goal is to stay in character no matter what. Others add ridiculous granny missions, like trying to buy something at a store without breaking character, or seeing how long they can go before someone bursts out laughing. But the real question remains: can Grannies floss? There's only one way to find out. Everyone knows how to play hide and seek, but Bluey takes it to another level. In the episode, Bluey is chosen to be the seeker, but instead of counting properly, she gets distracted and takes forever to start looking. Meanwhile, Bingo, Bandit, and Chili are stuck in their hiding spots, waiting and waiting and waiting. The funniest part is seeing how they handle the boredom. Bandit even falls asleep. Playing hide and seek in real life is already fun, but if you want to make it more Bluey style, try adding some new challenges. The slow seeker version, where the seeker gets distracted like Bluey and takes way too long to find everyone, makes for some hilarious moments. Another fun twist is setting a time limit, where the hiders have to sneak to a safe zone before they're found. Or, if you really want to test your patience, try the last hider standing version, where whoever stays hidden the longest wins, even if the game drags on for ages. The best part of hide and seek isn't just hiding, it's the anticipation. Will you be found first, or will you be the ultimate champion of staying hidden? Just make sure you don't fall asleep like Bandit. Bandit is the ultimate master of turning everyday moments into games, and Tickle Krabs proves it. In the episode, he pretends to be a broken-down robot, moving in stiff, glitchy motions and speaking in a robotic voice. But the best part? He starts malfunctioning on purpose, making things even funnier for Bluey and Bingo. Playing robot mode in real life is all about commitment. One person becomes the robot and has to act completely mechanical. Stiff movement, monotone voice, and absolutely no emotion. But here's where it gets fun. Other players can try to hack the robot by pressing imaginary buttons, giving ridiculous commands like spin in circles, or speak only in beeps and boops. You can also introduce the glitch rule, where the robot randomly breaks down, freezes, or malfunctions in hilarious ways. Some families take this to another level by turning it into a full challenge. Whoever stays in robot mode the longest without breaking character wins. But let's be honest, the real goal is to see how long you can keep a straight face before bursting out laughing. Just be careful. If you mess with the wrong settings, your robot might go into full tickle mode. If you've ever been served an imaginary meal by a kid, you've already played kitchen mode. Bingo takes this to a whole new level in Cafe, where she runs her own little restaurant, taking orders, preparing food, and making sure everything is just right. The best part? She's completely serious about it, even though all the food is pretend. Playing kitchen mode in real life is as simple as setting up a pretend cafe. Grab some toy plates, cups, and whatever else you need to make a 5-star dining experience, according to kid logic. The key to making this game fun is committing to your role. If you're the chef, you have to prepare the most ridiculous, over-the-top dishes, like spaghetti soup with extra banana. If you're the customer, you have to take your order very seriously, maybe even complain that your invisible coffee is too hot, or your air sandwich is undercooked. For an extra challenge, try playing Mystery Kitchen, where the chef serves up dishes without telling the customer what they are, and they have to guess based on taste, aka pure imagination. Some families even introduce restaurant rules, like a no laughing challenge, where everyone has to keep a straight face no matter how silly the food gets. And if you want to go full bingo mode, make sure to give every customer a warm "have a nice day" as they leave your cafe. Sometimes the best Bluey games happen when you least expect them. Dance mode is the perfect example. The rules, simple. Someone says dance mode, and no matter where you are or what you're doing, you have to dance. Grocery store? Dance. On the phone? Dance. Standing in line at the bank? Dance. There's no backing out, no hesitation, just pure, spontaneous fun. It's the ultimate game of surprise and commitment. The best way to play in real life is to activate dance mode randomly throughout the day and see who actually follows the rule. The more unexpected, the better. Imagine sitting at the dinner table mid-bite when suddenly someone shouts, "Dance mode!" Do you drop your fork and start grooving? Absolutely. To make it even more fun, some players add twists like slow motion mode, robot mode, or even invisible dance mode, where you have to dance as subtly as possible. The real challenge? Playing in public. The ultimate test of confidence is when dance mode strikes in the middle of a crowded mall or a quiet cafe. And if a stranger decides to join in, even better. If there's one thing Bluey proves, it's that you don't need fancy equipment to create an epic obstacle course. In Obstacle Course, Bandit sets up a crazy challenge using random household objects. Pillows, chairs, ropes, and even the classic don't touch the ground rule. But of course, Bandit being Bandit, he doesn't make it easy. He keeps adding harder challenges, turning a simple game into a full-on adventure. Setting up an obstacle course in real life is all about creativity. You can build one indoors using couches, cushions, and tables, or take it outside with cones, hula hoops, and whatever else you can find. The best part? You get to decide the rules. Maybe players have to hop on one foot, crawl under a laser, or balance something on their head while completing the course. And if you really want to go full Bluey mode, have someone like Bandit constantly change the rules to make it harder or funnier. Some families even turn this into a race, timing each other to see who can complete the course the fastest. Others add a mystery challenge at the end, like solving a riddle before they can finish. But no matter how you play, one thing's for sure. This is the perfect game for anyone who loves a bit of chaos and a whole lot of laughs. What's next? Something even bigger? Even wilder? A game that will have everyone on the edge of their seats? Stick around because this is just the beginning. If there's one game that screams classic backyard fun, it's cricket. In cricket, Bluey and her friends play a casual match, with Rusty showing off his skills while Lucky's dad gets way too into the game. But what makes it so great is that it's not just about winning, it's about having fun, cheering each other on, and making memories. Playing backyard cricket mode in real life is all about keeping it simple. You don't need a professional pitch, just a bat, a ball, and anything that can act as wickets. A trash bin, a chair, or even a backpack will do. The best part? You get to make up your own rules. Maybe the dog is an extra fielder, or if the ball lands in the garden, it's an automatic out. Some families add fun twists, like one hand, one bounce, where you can get someone out by catching the ball after one bounce, or special batting challenges where you have to hit the ball while standing on one leg. And, of course, you have to have a Lucky's dad-style commentator hyping up the game with dramatic play-by-play announcements. Oh, what a shot! Straight past the barbecue! Whether you're serious about cricket or just playing for laughs, this is the perfect game to bring a little Bluey energy into your backyard. In The Decider, Season 3, Episode 37, the healers and their neighbors gather to watch a high-stakes rugby match on TV. The episode captures the real-life excitement of the state of origin, a legendary rugby rivalry between Queensland and New South Wales. But while the adults are glued to the screen, Bluey and Bingo take the action outside, turning their backyard into their very own rugby showdown. Playing Backyard Rugby Rumble in real life is all about the thrill of the game. You don't need a full team, just a ball, some open space, and a few fun rules to keep things interesting. Maybe you have to dodge invisible defenders, or every try has to be followed by the silliest victory dance imaginable. The key is to bring the same energy and drama as the real game. And of course, no rugby match is complete without a commentator pulling a full Lucky's dad moment. She's weaving, she's dodging. Oh, what a try! The best part? Rugby is a real fast-paced game played all over the world, and The Decider captures exactly why people love it. Whether you're watching from the couch or diving for a try in the backyard, one thing's for sure. Nothing beats the rush of scoring while the whole crowd goes wild. Musical Statues is a timeless game that brings joy and excitement to participants of all ages. In this engaging activity, players dance freely while music plays, but must freeze instantly when the music stops, holding their pose like statues. Anyone caught moving during the silence is out, and the game continues until a single winner remains. This simple yet exhilarating game not only encourages physical activity, but also sharpens listening skills and self-control. It's a fantastic way to liven up gatherings, be it family get-togethers, parties, or casual hangouts. The unpredictability of when the music will pause keeps everyone on their toes, leading to shared laughter and memorable moments. For a delightful demonstration of musical statues in action, you might enjoy watching the Shake It Out episode from the beloved children's show, Bluey. This episode showcases the fun and spontaneity of the game, capturing the essence of why it's cherished by so many. So, next time you're looking for an entertaining activity, gather some friends, play your favorite tunes, and give musical statues a try. It's a surefire way to create lasting memories and enjoy a good laugh together. Uh-oh. Still here? Hit the subscribe button or risk a lifetime of boredom. Your call. In the Bluey episode Chess, Bandit attempts to teach Bluey the classic game of chess. Chili, observing their game, believes Bluey might be too young to grasp the complexities of chess. Undeterred, Bluey and Bingo decide to create their own version of the game, complete with unique rules and imaginative twists. Despite their creativity, they find it challenging to outmaneuver Bandit, who remains a formidable opponent. This episode highlights the universal appeal of chess as a game that transcends generations. It showcases the dynamics of family interactions, where teaching moments evolve into collaborative play, fostering creativity and bonding. The atmosphere is lighthearted, filled with laughter and the occasional playful frustration, capturing the essence of family game time. In real life, introducing children to chess offers numerous benefits, including enhanced strategic thinking, improved concentration, and the development of problem-solving skills. However, as depicted in the episode, traditional chess can be complex for younger children. Creating simplified versions or incorporating imaginative rules can make the game more accessible and enjoyable for them. This approach encourages children to engage with the game at their own pace, fostering a love for learning and strategy. In Bluey, there's a hilarious moment where Bandit and his brother get competitive over a game that closely resembles real-life squash. What starts as a simple match quickly turns into a chaotic and laughter-filled challenge when Bluey and Bingo decide to take control of the ball. Their mischievous antics make it impossible for the adults to play seriously, turning what should be a structured game into a wild, unpredictable adventure. Squash, in real life, is a fast-paced indoor sport where two players take turns hitting a small rubber ball against a wall, trying to outmaneuver their opponent. It requires quick reflexes, sharp coordination, and plenty of energy. While it's usually played in a designated court, Bluey reminds us that games like this can also be enjoyed in a playful, light-hearted way at home. With a little creativity and family involvement, any game can become an exciting experience. Whether you're aiming for a serious match or just looking for a fun way to spend time together, squash is the perfect game to bring out both competition and laughter. In the Bluey episode Baby Race, Chili reflects on Bluey's early milestones, sharing a heartfelt story about the journey to her first steps. The narrative playfully portrays the subtle competition among parents as they eagerly await their children's developmental achievement. This episode captures the essence of parental pride and the universal anticipation surrounding a child's initial steps. In reality, the term baby race often refers to light-hearted competitions at events like baby showers or sports games, where infants are encouraged to crawl towards a finish line, much to the delight of onlookers. These races are unpredictable and filled with laughter, as babies may crawl, sit, or even move in the opposite direction. Such events celebrate the innocence and spontaneity of infancy, providing joy and entertainment for participants and spectators alike. Both in Bluey and in real life, baby races symbolize the excitement of early development and the shared joy of witnessing a child's progress, reminding us to cherish these fleeting moments. In the Bluey episode, Seesaw, Bluey, Bingo, and their friends face a playful challenge when Bandit, their dad, commandeers one side of the seesaw, leaving the kids to figure out how to lift him off. The children band together, recruiting friends like Chloe, Coco, Snickers, and the tiny but determined Pom Pom. Through teamwork and creative problem-solving, they finally manage to tip the seesaw, sending Bandit into the air and erupting in victorious laughter. This episode captures the essence of playground dynamics, where kids often collaborate to overcome fun challenges. In real life, seesaws provide a simple yet effective way to teach children about balance, weight distribution, and cooperation. Whether it's trying to lift a heavier friend or balancing perfectly in the middle, the seesaw becomes a tool for both fun and learning. The mood throughout the episode is lighthearted and filled with determination. The children's persistent efforts to unseat Bandit showcase their resilience and the joy of working together to achieve a common goal. Moments like these remind us of the simple pleasures found in everyday play and the valuable lessons they impart. Ever been caught in a never-ending spiral of why questions? Bluey perfectly captures this classic childhood game when Bluey and her mom, Chili, take turns playing the why game. It starts with a simple question, but every answer just leads to another why, turning an ordinary conversation into a hilarious and mind-bending challenge. This game isn't just for the healer family, it's something kids everywhere play to test their parents' patience and creativity. The rules? One person asks why to everything, and the other must come up with an answer, no matter how silly. The game only ends when someone gives up or runs out of things to say. The more absurd the answers, the funnier the game becomes. And sometimes, it even turns into an unexpected learning experience. Playing the why game in real life is a great way to spark imagination, encourage quick thinking, and even learn some fun facts along the way. It's especially fun when the answers get more ridiculous. Why is the sky blue? Why do dogs wag their tails? Why do pancakes taste better on Sundays? The possibilities are endless. Next time you're stuck in a dull moment, give it a try. You might be surprised how much fun it is. Jumping on a trampoline is already fun, but when Bluey and Bingo bring their dad into the mix, it turns into an all-out bouncing adventure. In this hilarious and heartwarming moment, Bandit joins his kids for some high-flying fun, showing that trampolines aren't just for little ones. Parents can get in on the action too. As they jump, they add all sorts of creative challenges. Big bounces, silly tricks, and, of course, the ultimate test. Can they bounce Dad high enough to lift him off the ground? The giggles, the teamwork, and the thrill of each jump make it a game that keeps getting better. Trampoline time isn't just a Bluey thing. It's a real-life game that families everywhere love. Whether it's playing popcorn, practicing tricks, or just bouncing to see who can go the highest, trampolines bring out the kid in everyone. Just make sure Dad holds on tight. Bluey's games are meant to be fun, creative, and just a little bit chaotic. So, you need to try them out, and let us know in the comments section which one was your favorite. Anyway, before you go, please check out our next video, where we break down all the hidden Easter eggs in Bluey. You'll be shocked at what you'll discover. Click now before dance mode gets activated again.